I didn't come here for any chit-chat.
What are you gonna do? You gonna break my knees? You gonna put a bullet behind my ear? What?
I don't believe him.
First he gets it, then you.
Now you're getting in deep, mister. You have no idea how deep you're getting.
Out the door, Donati.
Man just stared down the mob with a stapler. That's not firepower, that's pure backbone. G'day guys, Holy Critics signing in. A Deadly Business explores what happens when organised crime seeps into something as mundane and dangerous as toxic waste disposal. Alan Arkin and Armand Assante go head-to-head in this fact-based true crime drama that digs into a world far murkier beneath the surface. It trades explosions for quiet intimidation and builds its tension through atmosphere and performance. If you're into stories about ordinary men who risk their lives to take down corruption, this is one to check out.
This drama is based on a true story of a man who risked his life to expose organized crime's involvement in activities that endanger the health and safety of every American.
Considering his background, Kaufman is an unlikely hero. However, his testimony will have national repercussions, and as well as allege that there is a mob contract on his head. Just a second, I noticed there's some coming in the door. There he is. No photos, please. Give that camera. No photos. Stand back. Stand back. Come on, out of the way, out of the way. Here he is now.
Stand back, let's keep moving. No photos, please. Let's keep moving. Okay, right this way, Boys, just take care of these. Mr. Kaufman.
What do you mean, you're not coming?
I'll see you around, Jimmy.
Hey, Goomba, we gotta talk.
We got nothing to talk about.
We gotta talk about the future.
You find me a job I can pull and not get caught fine. Otherwise, don't bother me.
It can work out that way.
Yeah, that's why I spent half my life in a joint.
That's because you've been doing small time.
No wife, no family, no kids, no job, no nothing.
Harold, I am talking about putting you into important things.
Don't tempt me.
I can't believe this. A guy like you, he practically runs the honor farm. Anything you want, you ask Harold.
I just did it to keep out of the factory, that's all.
Listen, Vito Genovese, a man of respect. He liked you, and for a Jew boy, that is very good.
Big deal. Oh.
Hey, you coming?
Hey, hold your water.
Have the blonde?
You stick with me, you're gonna be pleading for mercy. Come on.
I don't mind stealing, Jimmy. I just get caught all the time.
You're no kid anymore, Harold. This is your last chance. You're crazy, Harold. Woo-hoo.
Still not finished, Mr. Kaufman?
Almost.
Separate paragraphs for insurance.
Huh?
After all this time, you should know better. Or didn't they teach you that there?
Wait a minute. Here's the master you gave me. There's no separate paragraphs.
Well, I've changed my mind. It'll look neater that way. Please do them over. And when you've done, get me a coffee, black coffee, and a Danish. And you might ask the other girls.
I don't do coffee runs.
Mr. Kaufman, this union takes chances on people like you. If you're not grateful, I hear the Parks Department needs men to rake leaves. Kaufman, pick those up!
Hey, Goomba.
Hey, Jimmy, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Margie, give me a tongue sandwich, center cut, and a beer, and dessert.
No, I don't want anything.
Okay, just
Okay.
how's it going?
I'm working on a couple things.
The offer still holds, Harold.
No.
Harold, the families are into lots of businesses. Let's take the Fulton Fish Market. Say, we get a percentage on every fish that comes into the city. I can get you into some good stuff.
No.
All right. I know a guy. Now, we're not talking about Gambino. We're not talking about Vito Genovese. We're talking about a businessman who has legitimate companies. He's loaded. And he's looking for a man who can help him handle things, handle people, somebody with something upstairs. And why don't you just give him a call? What do you got to lose?
What is that?
Macaluso.
If I have time, I'll give him a call.
If you have time.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you have time. Oh, but you have time for this junk, huh?
I'll call him up.
Good.
Hi, I have an appointment with Mr. Messerly.
Please.
Two here, please.
Okay. I don't like it. I do not like that at all. Hi, Harry.
How you doing? Thank you for coming.
Harold. Harold, forgive me. Charles Macaluso.
How are you?
Very good, very good. Yeah, take it away. They call this art. They get it from junk shops. I'll write it off. You want a drink?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Scotch?
Connor, you want to get him a scotch? What do you think of this place?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I like it.
It's too big. It's too big for my taste. But, you know, when you're in business, you put on a show, and that's what this is. This is a show.
Reminds me of a line. It's what God would have built if he had the money.
I like that. You know, I think Frank would even be a better choice for a government post. He's very sharp in the environment. No, he's an outstanding man. Well, listen, it's a pleasure to be consulted. Not at all.
I hope you don't mind my asking, Mr. Macaluso, but why me?
Why not you?
Well, I mean, you know my background.
I checked out your resume. Raised in New York. Immigrant father worked in a sweatshop. Let the son wanted the easier life, so first arrest.
You like my resume?
I did. I hear you have a real calculator for a brain, Harold. Is that true? Lots of street smarts.
So do a lot of guys.
Anybody who can smuggle 10 pounds of kosher salami into a state penitentiary, Harold, is my kind of guy. I mean, I need someone like that. I'm starting a new company. It's very small. I got a low overhead here.
You want somebody who can work cheap?
If you get the job, Harold, dirt cheap. But if you deliver, Harold, you'll grow with the company.
You think I'm executive potential?
Why are you trying to talk yourself out of a good job, Harold?
No, I just like to look over my shoulder a little bit.
I just told you I need someone who's hungry. This is rough business.
How rough?
Enough so I can hang back. Let the right people handle it for me.
Waste, refuse, garbage, sludge like that from paint to be dumped in places like this.
I know all about it. I was a sales rep for a couple of places out of New York.
Yeah, I heard. Well, maybe with me you'll learn my way from scratch, huh?
Garbage is garbage.
Oh, not when you're servicing Fortune 500 companies like this. You're talking 3/4, maybe 1 billion metric tons of waste in this country each year. That's big bucks, Harold. You have no idea how big. No idea. And we'll follow you. You see this stuff here?
Yeah.
This will come in every day from all over the state. That's not the only landfill we control, but people will pay telephone book numbers to be part of this.
So where do I fit into all of this?
I want you to go on the road for me. Offer our services to towns, cities. You got big companies we're talking about.
You want me to be a salesman again?
Harold, this is a wave of the future. Whoa! Hey!
These guys friends of yours?
No, not anymore. What's wrong?
My hand burns.
Yeah.
What the hell's in the barrel?
Lo chiuso sono chiuso.
What does that mean?
I never look. Nice stuff. No big deal. It just sinks into the ground.
That's great. And disposed where?
Solid waste in ordinary landfills, liquid, chemical, and industrial landfills. I'm telling you, I know all this stuff.
I'll be the judge of that. Prices. Prices.
Prices. Loose garbage, 50 cents a cubic yard. Compacted, $1.50 a cubic yard.
That's excellent, Harold. You really listen, don't you?
I try.
It won't run away.
Huh?
The sandwich, it won't run away.
Oh, excuse me. In the joint, we only got 15 minutes.
Well, just remember when you take my clients to lunch to eat slow. Okay?
I'll remember that.
Anyway, we've been given about a year to offer stops, to get clients, etc. But I'll tell you, Harold, after that, I just think the money's going to roll in. Until then, I want as many stops as we can get. I want especially his. This is Alfred Donati, our chief competition. Alfred wants to be the biggest hauler in New Jersey. He's very sharp. He's up from the streets like you. He's tough, but he breaks the rules.
So you want me to lowball him, cut his heart out?
I wouldn't put anything quite that crudely. Where are you going?
War for stops.
Not like this. Take that jacket off here. You look like a little paisan. A little paisan from when my father started this business. Come here. Put this on. Yeah, that's me, Harold. There's the coat. There we go. You get some shirts, man. Come on.
Feel like a DA.
Just don't act like one. Check the pocket. It's a company car. Don't wrap it around a pole.
Haven't wrecked a car in weeks.
Thanks for coming, but we have no beef with our current hauler.
So we can do better, faster, and cheaper.
You're a hard man to say no to.
I didn't come here to hear no.
Well, why don't you leave your card?
So do me a favor. What are you paying tonight? You paying him $1.50?
Less.
Less? Hey, what about liquid?
$5 a drum.
Well, that's real cheap. But see, with prices like that, he can't be paying a lot of attention to regulations.
So what?
Well, I mean, you know, accidents, spills.
I'll clue you. By contract, once those drums leave this plant, it's the hauler's responsibility, not ours. We're off the hook. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Thanks for coming.
So you're cut.
You're Donati.
Word on the street is that you're lowballing me all over town.
Sure as hell trying.
Let me tell you something. I've worked like an animal to build up these stops. So back off, huh?
Donati, it's America. Free enterprise, remember?
Oh, don't give me that. You're stealing my stops.
I'm not stealing anything. I'm hustling my brains out. That's what I'm doing.
You know, I've checked you out.
Yeah?
You spent 20 years in a joint.
Right.
And you never caught a beat. You never got raped. You never got cut with a shank.
I'm a lucky guy.
Let me tell you something. The garbage business in Jersey can be a lot tougher and a lot meaner.
In what way?
You don't want to find out. Trust me.
I'll try to remember that.
I understand you've already taken some stops from Mr. Donati.
And we're just starting.
Well, I'm afraid my city won't be on your list. You see, I have a certain loyalty to Donati.
Well, Mayor Thompson, I appreciate loyalty, believe me, but he's eating into you for about $1 million a year. Now, that's really steep. We can work out something much better than that.
No. There are other factors besides money.
Like what?
You know, Mr. Kaufman, I suspect you don't really understand the relationship between business and politics.
Well, I'd be real happy to learn, sir.
They say that politics is cold and impersonal. Now, that's the trouble. The mayors, the governors, they're too isolated from the grassroots, from the people they represent.
I know what you mean.
You take Donardi. Now, he and I have been personal friends for a long, long time.
Which, believe me, I can appreciate.
Yes. Every Christmas, he's very thoughtful to my wife and family. Now, it's those things, Mr. Kaufman, not the power, not the money, those things that make public service a rewarding experience.
Right. Well, what would it take for you and I to have that kind of personal relationship?
You tell me.
Exactly.
It's being on your own time. You have to study all those books and then...
I don't want to talk about that. Let's not talk about that. I'm good. We're having a good one.
Listen, you guys think it's easy? I mean, drugs, wimps. A good man is hard to find.
What a good man is. What is this? You dare? Look who's this. Who's this? Grab his arm.
Who are you? Because this is a tough man.
Okay? All right. Happy
All
now. You know what,
right.
Harold? I
Yeah.
just try and stay in shape, that's all. All right? You know what I mean. As a matter of fact, nice gym equipment installed in my house a couple months
that sounds
ago,
fun.
and 15 pounds gone away, folks.
15
Yeah.
15 pounds from where?
Whoa! What do you say? We go to my suite, we'll have a few more drinks.
Sure, that
Yeah,
sounds
sounds
good.
like a good idea. Come on, Harold, let's party.
I'll be right up. I'm gonna take a rain check.
What's the matter? Listen, if it's your wife, she doesn't have to know.
No, I have this blood pressure problem. Heart.
That's okay. We could just take it slow and easy.
I can't do that. I take this medicine for my heart to lower my blood pressure, and it just kind of, you know what I mean?
No, I don't think I do.
I'm out of the ball game.
You mean to tell me that we've... Oh, well, thanks a lot, Harold. I guess I just go shopping, huh?
I was only kidding.
Uh-huh.
She turned me off.
I understand.
My name's Harold, and there's nothing wrong with me.
Nice talking to you, Harold.
What? Did I say something wrong? What? I tell you very private things about myself. I bare my soul to you, and you give me a hard time. My reputation's at stake here.
So's mine.
Are you alone?
I came with friends, but they never seem to be here when I need them.
Maybe you could use a little protection.
From whom?
Please. So, what do you do in regular life?
You mean when I'm not eavesdropping?
Yeah.
I work in a dress shop.
Oh, yeah? You get your clothes wholesale?
I could, but they wouldn't fit.
Why not?
It's a maternity shop.
Oh.
It's great. It makes me feel thin as a rail.
Have you had any personal experience in the maternity area?
I have a daughter. She's 14, and we're good friends.
She got a father?
Yes. He was not such a good friend, and we're divorced. Well, you've been rattling on about me for 6 hours. Now it's your turn. What do you do?
I work with a lot of big companies.
Oh, wow.
Transportation.
Like what?
Industrial hauling. We take away their garbage.
That's a growth industry.
Well, it can be rough.
How?
Trucks break down. Nothing very interesting. You're pretty good with that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
How come?
Practice.
I got a better idea.
I don't want just a weekend thing.
Oh, Anton. Oh. Got you a couple of batteries for your hearing aid. Thought I told you to lay off my stops.
So?
So? So you take the mayor out, show him a good time, even try to grease the bum 50 big ones.
Come on, you're doing the same thing.
Hey, I didn't come here for any chit-chat.
What are you gonna do? You gonna break my knees? You gonna put a bullet behind my ear? What?
I don't believe him.
First he gets it, then you.
Now you're getting in deep, mister. You have no idea how deep you're getting.
Out the door, Donati.
We're gonna do business again. You can put your money on it. You can put my money on it.
Who is it?
Hi. I was in the neighborhood. Is it too late?
Would you like to come in?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I just had a rough day at work.
I'm glad.
Why?
I'm glad you had a rough day and you thought of me.
I always think of you.
Think of you too.
So how did the Yankees do today?
They lost. Wine?
Yeah.
It's nice. Salute. Gentlemen, I asked you here today because we got a great opportunity. Nothing gets picked up commercial in this city without our okay. Now, we're moving into New Jersey. It will be profitable. It will be organized with an association to handle all disputes. Until then...
Yeah, that's fine, Lou. That's terrific. Why don't somebody tell them to lay off my stops?
Until then, I want no more wars. No more stealing stops.
They already stole, Lou.
We'll work it out.
After I get my stops back.
We'll work it out.
What are you doing? You laying a brush on me? I mean, who are you anyway?
The families are saying. Colombo and Gambino are saying. For 20, 30 years, we've had garbage wars, bombings, killing each other over stops. We're businessmen. That's no way to run a legitimate business. Now the families are moving into Holland, Arizona, Florida, Texas, Michigan. We're going to be in every state in America with a smokestack and a garbage can. And now there's something new. Liquid waste, chemicals. If there's big money hauling orange rinds, just think what they'll pay to haul dangerous stuff like that.
Look, I got no beef with that stuff. I'm all with that. I'm talking about my stops. Do you understand what I'm saying here?
I want no more raiding by anybody. Is that clear, Kaufman?
Yeah, that's clear.
Well, it ain't clear to me. What's clear to me is you guys are breaking my legs. I got a family to feed here. I got soldiers got to eat here. Do you hear what I'm saying?
I'll make it clearer. Take one more stop and you're a dead man. Un uomo morto.
I've been threatened before. I've been threatened by punks, by maid guys, even a couple of dons. And I'm still here.
That was my last word.
And now you hear mine. You got your rabbis. I got my rabbis. You got your muscle. I got Joe the Hook. I got Vito Genovese.
What are you worried about?
What am I worried about? I go to a business meeting, it's a mafia sit-down. I worry.
It's just the way garbage men relate to one another.
Hustling the mayor, putting in the fix, I can understand all that. That doesn't bother me. I don't want to be around for any murders.
Harold, come off it.
Don't tell me to come off it, Chuck.
Harold, were you in the hauling business or weren't you?
Yeah, so
well,
what?
then you know. Either that or you don't want to know. Now, what is it? Make up your mind.
I'm on parole, Chuck. I don't want to get put in the joint again. I want to be a salesman like you
You
said I
honestly
was.
believe that I'm going to put you in a position that's going to put you in the joint?
Well, I mean, that's what's happening.
You're wrong. Fill you in on the facts of life. Look, since the days of Costello, Luciano, my father's days, even before that, this business has been run by the mob, hasn't it? Well, hasn't it?
That's what they say.
Well, so it owns some companies and it controls them, and if necessary, by muscle. Now, granted, sometimes there's a problem. You got outfits protected by different families, Lucchese, Gambino, and they can get into a big hassle. And that can go all the way to the top, Harold, straight to the commission, but I promise you, it's going to get settled. And the mob is going to collect a piece of the action off everyone. You know why they're going to be the muscle behind the association? They're the muscle behind the property rights. Do you know what I mean by property rights? Let's say you get a stop. Ford, Chevron, Sports Complex, I don't care, Harold. That is our property now, buddy. Ours. That company comes to you and they say, you charge too much, they want to use another hauler. Harold, the association is going to turn around and zap. They're going to hit them with a bid so high that company is going to come back to us on their knees. Biggest companies in America, Harold, they don't call us shots, I'm sorry. The mob does. Always has.
They're going to nail you for bid rigging.
How? We're a legitimate trade organization. And don't use the term bid rigging, please. This is normal, competitive bidding. Please.
Chuck, they threatened to knock off Donardi.
Donardi is a very big boy, Harold. He's going to get the message loud and clear.
He's got a real short fuse.
You think so?
Yeah.
You know, you've been doing such a fantastic job. I'd say we could have almost hit $4 million this year. $4 million. You call that chump change? Will you look at this? Would you look at this? Harold Kaufman, Vice President of Sales. Think that's easy? And what have we here? What is this? Oh, my goodness, a raise. Look at this. You know, we don't even put this on the books. This is all yours.
Chuck, you don't have to do this.
Hey, you want to go back to schlepping in the minor leagues in New York? Of course not. You animal. You animal.
Ann tells us you're in some sort of industrial or environmental work?
Is that what you called it?
All I know is it's called statewide environmental. Harold doesn't like to talk about his work.
My class is doing a special study unit on ecology.
We're a biodegradable family these days.
We changed over when our son took the same sort of course in college.
We've already made so many messes for our kids to clean up in this world that I can't blame them for getting fired up about this one. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Well, we're here to celebrate the good things in life. Shall we eat?
It's been a while.
No matter, as Ann's friend, we thank you for coming to our home. And now, with family and friends, we gather to celebrate the festival of Pesach. You shall observe the festival of unleavened bread, for on this very day I brought you out of the land of Egypt. You shall preserve this day throughout the generations as a ritual for all time. Harold, please, would you favor us by reading?
Yeah. Is it in English?
Yes, it's just an opening prayer that's become a tradition in our family.
May the spirit of this holiday inspire us to use our human powers to heal and not to harm, to help and not to hinder, to bless and not to curse.
God, it's beautiful.
I'll be right back. Hey, no fishing around here.
Who says?
It's dangerous, polluted.
Who says?
Come on, beat it.
My dad don't want me talking to strangers.
Okay, but be careful of the snakes. They got rattlers around here.
Rattlers?
Yep, and cobras. I just saw one come out of the water.
Cobras?
You like it?
Where you go?
Why'd you come to Jersey?
I told you already, to take stops. From Donardi. I know this.
Is talking a street you're a hitman for the mob? Where were you last night?
I was doing my income tax. I was up till 3 o'clock in the morning.
They say the mob's moving in the garbage in Jersey. Maybe other states too.
I don't know what the hell they're doing. They don't consult with me.
How about some coffee? Get us some coffee. Tell me, Harold, how long do you think they'd protect you?
I don't need protection. I haven't done anything.
Just supposing.
Well, I got some very good friends.
Macaluso, Vitola. Look, Harold, just between a couple of Jewish boys from the Bronx, you'll never be one of them.
Meaning what?
You're not a Sicilian. You'll never be a made man. You'll always be different and outside.
My Lansky's doing okay.
Harold, I'm telling you the M's, like a Lunsman.
Do you have any idea how many cops have pulled that Lansky?
I'm not pulling anything on you.
First time I was 19, I didn't buy it then.
Go on, get out of here.
Thanks.
Feel good. What is it?
Nothing. Why do you always ask me that?
I'm just nosy.
No, I'm good. I'm happy. I'm a lucky guy.
How so?
I'm here with you.
Oh, that's sweet.
How'd I end up with somebody like you?
You made me very happy.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. You've been alone as long as I have. You begin to wonder if
You're gonna be eating half cans of soup for the rest of your life.
did you know?
Oh, I was there. I was there. I love you. Yeah.
Harold.
What is it, Chuck?
Yeah, number 4 again, Harold. He got stopped.
So?
Do you want to get out there and take care of it?
It's not my job to go running after every truck that springs a leak.
Don't let a fancy title go to your head.
Fancy title. I'm an errand boy, Chuck. I'm an errand boy.
Again?
Yeah, part of the job.
Part of your job? Can't someone else do it?
No.
Why do you stick with that guy? You could get all kinds of jobs.
It's the only thing I know how to do.
Okay, don't bite my head off.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll be back as soon as I can.
You know, one more ticket and I could lose my license. Yeah, and I mean, I've been driving for 20 years, you know. I've got a good record. Well, look, talk to my boss.
Sorry about this, officer. There must be a leak in the plastic
I
liner.
didn't hang around here all this time to hear you tell me that, okay?
Just trying to help out.
Yeah, we'll save it for the court.
What's going on, Freddie?
I don't know what happened.
Shoot that bad stretch of road over on Central Avenue?
It's taking pretty slowly, you know?
Is it going any further back, or is it just up here?
Nah, it's just here as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
It's never happened before, really, you know?
Yeah.
That's good.
Hit it, hit it.
Hey.
You gonna make it to the next fill? You be okay?
We'll find a place.
Okay.
Freddie, come here. You do that kind of thing a lot?
What?
The midnight dumping?
Not much.
How much is not much?
Much as we have to. Everybody does it.
And then what happened? It was about a year after we moved into that neighborhood. And I started getting these dizzy spells. And sometimes chest pains. What was your health like before that? Oh, I was always very healthy. I never missed a day.
Mrs. Green was a school teacher.
Are we going to be late?
Best attendance record in the district.
And now my children are starting to get these dizzy spells.
In the lawsuit that is pending, the industry maintains that the problems Mrs. Green and her children are suffering are genetic, and that any connection with toxic waste is purely coincidental.
It may be coincidental that the state of Louisiana has the highest cancer rate in the nation. However, it's also true that the water they drink has been poisoned by 100 chemical companies and oil refineries.
Harold, it's a party. Cheer up.
Okay, we're doing it.
You said it'd be rich, but this is ridiculous.
10 minutes, we'll be out of here.
Harold, you're doing a great job for us.
Thank you.
Jersey's lucky to have such a progressive company.
Thank you.
By the way, Harold, he's looking for some votes. Do you happen to have any on you?
Not on me, no. No, excuse me. Hey, I gotta talk to you. What's up? I want to talk in private.
Okay, promise, later on. Could I just have your attention for 1 minute? Thank you, really. And then you can all go back to whatever turns you on. Thank you. Listen, this has been a great year for our industry. And as a little surprise, we decided to give an award to top sales executive of the association. And, well, who could that be but our own Harold Kaufman? Oh, look at this. Will you look at this? Harold, come on. Harold, please. Solid gold replica of a dented garbage truck. Isn't that beautiful? Really. This really has to go to the guy who crawled to the top of the heap. Oh, an inscription. And the inscription reads, for stealing as many Forgive me. For winning stops and really cleaning up. Oh, and inside there's a little check just for you. This is one of the littlest checks I've ever seen in this business. Harold, what can I say? You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
Gotta talk later.
I promise you, we'll talk. I'm gonna be upstairs, all right? Okay? I'll do that.
I'll be right back.
You're getting to be a drag, Harold. Could you just give me about 2 minutes? The movie gets a lot better when I get off the close-ups. Really. Just 2 minutes. Please. Oh, boy. So, what's going on? You busting at me for that? I don't believe you.
I'm telling you, the lady was dying.
Harold, that's rough. It's terrible, Harold, but not from one of our drums.
We don't know what the hell's in our own drums. Our own guys are choking on the stuff half the time.
Harold, you want nice smells? You want to open a flower shop? Open a funeral parlor. Just don't give me a moralistic lesson in what the hell I know.
Listen to me. We done paint sludge. Paint sludge has lead in it.
Harold, you know, you said to me once ago, you said garbage is garbage.
You know what happens
garbage
to
is garbage.
kids that get lead in their bodies that get brain damaged?
You accusing me now of poisoning kids? You're accusing me of poisoning
Maybe
kids?
we are poisoning kids.
Will you stop being a accusatella? Huh? You act like an old lady. You know, if this was so dangerous, Harold, there'd be laws against all of it.
There are laws against it.
Littering, Harold, for misdemeanors, huh?
Chuck, there are 50,000 companies churning out this stuff. That means 200 to 300 pounds a year for every man, woman, and child in the country.
You're telling me something I don't know.
Well, I didn't know it. I just saw it on television. It scared the hell out of me.
government would be all over our case if this was the end of the world.
Well, they're starting, man. They got committees.
Yeah, how many landfills? How many landfills have closed because this was dangerous? How many? None. You don't know? I'll tell you what you don't know, my God. You know how many investigators the EPA has? 3, maybe 4?
What do you mean, for the whole state?
The country, Harold. 4 investigators for this whole country. You think that's an accident? Nobody wants to know. They bury these people in paperwork.
I don't want to poison any kids.
Yeah, just don't ever tell me how to run a business.
It's my business, too.
Hey,
I'm responsible, too.
You want me to spend $50 for handling a drum when I can do it for 5? Who's going to give me the other 45, Harold? You?
Harold, I'd like to go home now. I still say he had no right talking to you like
Forget about it.
Well, I can't forget about it. You
Just drop it. You don't know anything about it.
I know that I love you. I'm proud of you. And I want to marry you. It's not very subtle, but what the hell?
What am I going to do about you? And if anybody told me 5 years ago I'd even know somebody like you, I'd tell them they were crazy. I don't know about marriage.
Why?
There's just too many things we don't know about each other.
So you want to read my diary?
I just think we ought to give it a little more time.
Now look, I ain't telling you again, you ain't getting in here. Now back out and keep moving. Are you crazy? You heard me?
What's the trouble?
He ain't letting me in, man. He's carrying chemical and unlicensed for solid, period.
I've been dumping here for a
Now, well, no more. There's a cop around here asking questions. I take no more chances.
Whoa, take it easy. I was just driving through. This
Yeah?
isn't
Well,
my
keep
rig.
on driving.
It belongs to Messina. His nose is going to be out of joint.
This is my landfill. I got a right.
Yeah, you got a right. I just hope you know who you're dealing with.
You're part of it. Go on. Tell him.
I don't have to tell him. He's going to tell him. I'm just trying to keep you out of trouble, Cochran.
Yeah, well, I'm staying out of trouble. You get off my property.
Just be careful, Cochran.
Whose side you on?
Don't worry about sides. Worry about your health.
Thanks. You! Out!
Jimmy said he wanted to see me.
Wait here.
Known each other a long time.
I know that, Jimmy. I know that.
Never had any trouble before.
Yeah, well, things are different now.
I know things are different. I just don't want any trouble now. You're my friend, cousin.
I know that, Jimmy. I know that.
Then let us use it.
I told you before. I'm not licensed for chemical. I don't want no trouble.
That never stopped you before.
Well, I can't take chances anymore. I got a record.
All right, Cotton. I tried.
I got a family. I got kids.
I'm not gonna kill you.
Well, then don't make no jokes then, huh? Okay?
I'm gonna let you do it yourself.
No.
Take the gun, Cotton.
No!
Take it. Take it.
Oh. All right. I'll do anything you say. Anything. My kid is sick. He needs me. I want to go home. I just want to go home. I want to go home.
Okay. I appreciate your help. Get him out of here.
How you doing, Jim?
You ever kill a man?
No.
Well, it ain't easy. I'll tell you that. With an animal, you just aim and you shoot. With a man, I don't care who the man is. Your heart starts to pound. Your hand starts to shake. So you put that gun right up next to that guy to stop the shaking. Then you gotta look him in the eye. You remember it for days, weeks. It ain't easy.
Did you want to see me about something?
You dig what's going on here? Everybody's going crazy. Everybody's worried that in a couple of weeks they're going to have this toxic waste laws.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Guys like Coughlin, they're running scared. There's other guys that are starting to smell money, starting to break the rules. They're starting to steal stops. I'm going to have to do something about that.
I'm not stealing.
Your boss is greedy.
We're not doing that anymore.
Yeah? Okay. Good. Because you're my boy. Wouldn't want you to get hurt.
Why would I get hurt?
Zena talks about stopping these garbage wars. They'll never stop these garbage wars.
the name of that guy from the Credentials Committee.
Where's the hotel? Mike, how are you? Excuse me for 1 minute. Harold, come in. How are you? You know my associate, Harold Kaufman?
No, I know.
Well, since I've been lucky enough to be appointed one of the 3 official hosts here, Harold has been lucky enough to be appointed one of my 3 official assistants.
Nice to meet you.
Of course, the other 2 are not quite that flat-chested, but neither of they is brilliant, right, Harold?
Hey, Chuck, I hear you've been made an honorary environmental commissioner. Congratulations. Big year for you.
Thank you. Listen, we got a real complicated problem out there, and I promise I'm going to hustle for it.
Good to hear.
Thank you very much, Harold. Get the numbers I wanted?
You'll have them tonight.
What do you mean tonight? Carter's giving his speech tonight. You gonna get your adding machine and do your homework then?
I guess so.
Look, have the numbers here by 11 o'clock. Okay. I've got a bundle into this
You got
thing,
it.
Harold. I want to do some big business.
You got it.
Big business. Gordon, listen.
We can have an American government that's turned away from scandal and corruption and official cynicism and is once again as decent and competent as our people. We can have an America that has reconciled its economic needs with its desire for an environment that we can pass on with pride to the next generation. We can have an America.
The state of New York and General Electric Company have accepted joint responsibility for polluting the Hudson River with PCBs, a chemical suspected of causing cancer. Over 600,000 pounds of PCBs, dumped by GE, now line the Hudson River bottom. On the national scene, a grand jury has obtained an indictment against the giant Allied Chemical Company, accused of contaminating the James River in Virginia. Chemical waste from the manufacture of the insecticide Kaufman, the suspected carcinogen, has forced authorities to close the river down. Humans exposed to Kaufman have been afflicted with severe chest pains and bizarre nervous disorders.
You want to see me, Chuck?
Yeah. You ever see one of these? 300 Magnum. Stop an elephant. You want to go on a safari?
Listen, I got to talk to you.
Yeah, do me a favor, will you? Lay that on Pearlstein. You don't have to say anything to him, Harold. He'll know he's earned it, please.
You do it.
No, you do it.
You want it done, you do it.
Harold, I'm not in the mood to argue with you today. Would you please give it to him?
No more
Come on.
Bagman.
Bagman? Since when? Come on, what is it?
I had 2 years of it. That's enough, Chuck.
Come on, what is it? Your girlfriend doesn't like me anymore? She doesn't approve? What is it, you getting too classy for the garbage business now?
Something like that.
Oh, I see. We're all just a little bit too dirty and disgusting now for Harold Kaufman, is that it?
Yeah, maybe that's it.
As dirty as that joint? Yeah, well, you remember the check forger, the bank robber, huh? That little guy in a polyester suit with the dirty fingernails scrapping for the job. That was you. I taught you how to dress, didn't I? Didn't I teach you how to eat in public, how to use a fork? What the hell, you running for congressman now? I made you. Come here. You owe me. You're mine. You give it to him.
No.
Give it to him.
I don't like the smell.
Give it to him. You don't like the smell?
Yeah,
Harold? Where have you been? I'm so worried.
I'm okay.
I've called everywhere. Your office here.
I'm all right.
Harold, what is it?
I'll call you.
Harold?
FBI.
My name's Kaufman. I'd like to talk to somebody.
Mr. Kaufman, illegal dumping is not an FBI matter.
I know that, but the mob is.
Are you telling us the Mafia controls all the dumping in the country?
No, not yet, but they're working on it. I'm telling you, New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania are just a blueprint for what they plan on doing for the rest of the country. Before you know it, 90 to 95% of the toxic waste in this country is going to be dumped illegally.
90%?
90 to 95%. I know what I'm talking about. This is my business. So they kill a couple million people along the way. They don't care. There's big money in toxic waste. That's all they're interested in. They're already servicing some of the top corporations in the country.
What's in this for you?
What difference does it make?
Revenge on Macaluso?
What do I want to do that for?
For using you, for making you into his flunky.
I was his flunky. I lied for him. I stole for him. I pimped for him. I pimped for the mob. I pimped for politicians. I did stuff that would turn my stomach if I stopped and think about it. But I'm not going to do this. This is different.
How's it different?
We're talking about mass murder. Kids, women, old people. I want it stopped. Once in my life, I would like to do something good. So when I die, I can say, I did that. Maybe, I don't know, cancel out some of the other stuff I did.
No one will believe you.
Why not?
Harold Kaufman, accusing businessmen, mayors, fellows of the community. Their lawyers are going to tear you apart.
Nice talking to you.
We're not finished.
Don't quit. You go back to them. You work on the inside for us.
Work on the inside.
Bring us something no lawyers can shoot down.
Like what?
Tapes.
You want me to wear a wire? I'll be talking to you.
Kaufman.
Hey, wear a wire around made guys? Made guys hurt people.
They'll never know.
I try to make meatballs out of these guys, I'm a dead man.
Harold, you want to stop them or not?
No good. I got a friend. I got a lady. I don't want her to get hurt.
We could all get hurt. Either way.
Why should I do this for you?
Not for us.
For who?
You said you wanted to do one decent thing in your life.
Well, I don't know what to say. I still feel the same way, and I still love you.
Then why?
I have to have some time with myself now. So I'll call it midlife crisis. Call it whatever you want.
Listen, if marriage talk scares you, I don't mind living in sin. It's fun.
That's not it.
What? Are you in trouble or something? Please tell me.
I just feel like we ought to go our separate ways for a while.
You sound like a replay of my marriage.
Some things I have to sort out.
I think you're letting me down easy. It's not so easy.
Well, it's not easy for me either.
Why?
I can't talk about it. I'll take you home.
It's close. I'll walk.
Just remember, you've got to deal with him as an independent businessman now.
I know all about it. Where are you guys going to be?
We'll be close. Whenever we can.
Whenever you can. That's terrific.
Now, use the recorder as frequently as possible. But remember, you've only got 50 minutes of tape. Here's the on-off switch. On. Off. That'll be in your pocket.
You sweat a lot?
Some? Why?
Well, sweat could short out the batteries, leak acid, maybe burn your skin.
Terrific.
All you have to do is take the batteries out.
Bring him in.
Okay, Harold. Hello, everybody. How you doing, Chuck? Been a while. Messina?
You wanted 15 minutes, you got it.
I just need a couple of minutes. I thought maybe we could do a little business together.
I thought you were out of the business.
I guess it's in my blood, Chuck. You taught me too good. Have you guys seen the paper? Toxic chemicals are now considered officially dangerous.
Yeah, we read that.
Regulations for special handling of toxic chemicals from the cradle to the grave. Boy, they're going to watch you guys 24 hours a day.
No big deal. We're all licensed haulers.
Big crackdown's money in the bank, right, Al?
That's right. That's right. $5 a drum now. Regulations come in, it goes up to 100, 125.
We got accountants.
Where you going to dump?
It's a big country.
Not anymore, it's not. You can't dump in landfills anywhere in New Jersey. You got to have a licensed disposal outfit. You got to have a licensed grave. There aren't any.
Yeah, we gotta get them.
I got one.
Where?
Oh, I got this guy. He's into oil spill recovery. He's got a license for toxic waste disposal.
How'd he get it?
Who is this guy?
It's just a guy I know. We're in business together. He's got the license. I get the customers. You want him? You go through me.
We'll think about it.
That might be a good way to
We'll
leave
think about it.
Okay, you think about it. I'll try and keep the lid on for the next week. After that, I don't know what's going to happen to the prices. Thanks for your time.
First he wants out, now he wants in.
Just trying to hustle a buck.
We need licensed graves.
There's going to be a lot of heat. Inspectors, police, keep an eye on him. You never can trust his kind.
So how much these guys know?
They don't know anything.
You tell them this thing don't work?
You got a licensed grave, that's all they care about.
What if they find out it can't process?
Bristol, take it easy. He's a very understanding guy.
We did it again. We found something we couldn't find.
Well, you keep your eyes open, you see stuff.
What happens if they have an inspection around here?
No, I never worry about that stuff, do I, Hal?
I never saw you worried. That was my job.
Every time you need something in the sky, Harold Kaufman, he delivers. I'm telling you, you can't get away from a guy like that.
How'd you get involved with Kaufman?
Very impressive act, Al.
What act?
The stage, the set, I love it. It's very, very exciting. You think it's gonna hold up?
Oh, no problem.
For real?
Oh, yeah, I did my homework.
Io conosco, ho fatto due. Chi mi ha fatto me? I really missed you.
Thank you, thank you.
Come by the house.
I'd like that.
Teach you how to use a pool cue.
I just wanted to make sure my company obeys the law.
No problem. We got the best filtering equipment, everything.
Yeah, as long as you're licensed. I want me and my company to be in the clear.
Relax. We handle some of the biggest companies in Jersey.
Okay.
Bye.
Harold, the best money's the easiest money. You know you got room for about 30, 40,000 more of these drums in here?
Yeah, and I got the process to handle it, too. It's called the ocean.
Excuse me, is the Messina party in yet?
Hello, Harold.
Yeah, hello, how are you?
This is Don Sachs. He's an old friend of mine.
Hi.
Not that old.
Nice to meet you.
You keep him busy?
Yeah, pretty much. You?
It's nice seeing you.
Good to see you.
It's right over there, sir, huh?
Look, you have to come to a decision on whether or not you want to deal in stuff like this, because if you do, you need licensed places to put it in. There's too much of it to go around. Now, if we want to create some kind of a policy, we'll... Hello, Harold.
How you doing, Jim?
What are you doing here?
Representing my outfit.
Your outfit's not involved in this.
Wait a minute. We had words about getting Bristol into the association. Now, he wants to go with you guys, and he's hard to try it. But if you're not interested, just say the word. I'll take him elsewhere. It doesn't make any difference to me.
Next time, you ask.
No problem.
We'll talk about that later. Now, we got a grievance over the Prudential contract. And I don't care which hauler they want. They get the one we want. Him again. Franco, did he ask to come to this meeting?
No, he never called me.
So what's he doing, showing up everywhere?
I just broke up with his girl. He's just going fast.
Well, maybe we got a serious problem.
What is the problem?
Maybe your friend has gone over it.
How?
Make sure he's not wired.
Hey.
How you doing, Jim?
Okay, how you doing there?
Good.
You look good, man.
Thank you.
Look like you put on some weight there.
Think so?
Yeah. Look like you can take me now, man.
I'm not so sure.
Look, I understand how hard it is for you to do this, but you got to go back.
Okay. Okay, but I can't wear the wire anymore.
You don't wear a wire, we don't have a case.
I can't wear the wire. The guys are patting me down. I make a mistake. I mean, I'm jumpy enough as it is.
You're doing fine. You got a lot of guts.
The graveyard's filled with guys with guts.
Just one more time.
Look, you don't know these guys. I mean, they're going to be chasing me around for the rest of my life. I'll be like an animal.
We need that tape or Macaluso's going to walk. He'll laugh at us.
Macaluso's a major score. It'll show the whole country what's going on out there.
Country. All this country ever did for me was put me in the joint.
Only when you deserved it.
Who is it? Me. Wait a minute. Yeah. Hi.
May I come in?
Yeah, I gotta be somewhere, but come in.
I just wanted you to know that really was an old friend.
Who's that? Well, that guy? No problem.
I stayed awake 3 nights worrying, and you don't even remember him. Where do we stand, Harold?
You're a terrific person. I had some wonderful times with you. There's no future in it.
Why not?
I have plans. You're not involved in them.
What kind of plans?
I don't want to talk about it.
Harold. That stuff I read in the newspaper about your business and the mob, is Macaluso part of it? And what about you? You are, aren't you? Aren't you?
Yes. I do business with the mob. I know about bombings. I know about beatings. I know about murders. I'm involved in a lot of things you don't want to know anything about. So do yourself a favor. Get out of my life. Forget about me.
Forget it, just like that?
Just like that.
Can you do it?
Yes, I can.
I don't believe you.
Believe me.
So what do you think, sweetheart?
Who's gonna shake him down? Huh?
What do you want to shake him down for?
Let's make sure they're not wired. Huh?
Wired?
Yeah, this way they can shake us down and everybody's clean.
Why the hell would they be wired?
I don't know, police sting, FBI sting, things like that happen.
They're crooks. They're sleazebags looking for a bride.
Yeah, sleazebags can put you on a vacation, Harold, for a very long time.
What do you say? Hi, fellas, we're afraid you're an FBI sting. Let us shake you down?
Hey, look, why take a chance, huh?
I don't know. I think if you even mention the FBI or wise, you're going to spook them.
So we spook them a bit. Come on, we'll have some laughs.
You'll lose them. You'll blow it.
You think so? Okay, come on.
Hey. Oh, how are you?
How you doing?
Oh,
See you.
how are you?
Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Bill. Nice to see you.
How are you? You know my associate, Al Kaufman?
Bill Powers.
Bill Powers, Al Kaufman.
This is a very, very nice place here.
Thank you. Bring the family sometime, Mr. Davis.
Thank you, we will.
You have a drink?
Yes, I will.
Help yourselves. Harold?
No, thanks.
Gentlemen, I'm going to get right down to business. Servicing a city is costing me to the nose. Every week, every month, I'm losing money.
I'm sorry, but you did sign a 3-year contract with us.
Yeah, it was a lousy contract, I might add. Very poorly advised.
Sometimes companies are making money hand over fist. They just get greedy for more.
I don't play this kind of game.
We didn't say you did.
Look, we would regret taking you to court if you tried to break it, but we would have to.
Fellas, Mayor, City Council, you could change a contract if you wanted to, could you not?
Why would we want to?
No, I'm not suggesting that we do anything wrong here. I mean, I don't want to buy you guys. It's just not the way I do business, is it, Harold?
Hell no.
No, but friends help friends, and that is why we're here, correct?
Of course, but we can't ask the taxpayer to pay more. Not with the city election coming up.
Proposed Republicans are really getting strong this year, aren't they?
They're giving us a very rough time. It's going to be an expensive election.
Gentlemen, this is the way I look at it. See, I consider it my duty as a businessman and as a citizen to help support whichever administration is going to help us do business fairly.
And we want to be fair, you know that?
Do you? Well, listen, if I can be assured of your support, I can make a very, very healthy contribution to your campaign.
All kinds of ways to skin a cat.
As long as you and I have a very, very personal understanding, yes, there are. Could you just excuse me for a minute? How? There's all kinds of ways to skin a cat. Hey, you do it.
No, you better do it.
Come on, I get sent up for that. I could get thrown in the can.
What about me?
Harold, I'm the one with the clout here. I could help you. If I get sent up, you can't do anything. Now, come on. This would be like old home week for you.
Thanks a lot.
I'll give Powers. Bill!
Well, after your performance at the track last week, maybe I want to hang on to some of this for you.
I called your office. They said that you were having some sort of business.
Yeah, I'm having a
meeting
meeting with the mayor, right?
How are you doing? Tell me, is Kaufman sure?
Yeah, I asked him to. Do me a favor.
I gotta see him.
You can see him. Just wait downstairs for 5 minutes, please, all right? Come on.
What's this?
It's a bathroom.
Is he in here?
Hey, come on. What are you doing?
Paranoid? Hey, guys, there's more to life than Watergate. Get out of here.
Move!
You did enough. Be safe. Easy. Easy. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Harold, they just sentenced Macaluso on the bribery count. Well, you got 2 years.
2 years? I did all that for 2 years? Who bought the judge?
Hey, take it easy. Any jail time for a guy with his money and muscle is a victory. You did a good job. Come on, let's go.
2 years?
should have told me.
I couldn't.
Where are you going?
I don't know. A new city, I got a new name, new everything.
Can I come?
I'm gonna be one step ahead of these bozos for the rest of my life, if I'm lucky.
I love you.
Gonna be okay?
I'll be all right. I promise. Is it worth it?
Well,
all of it?
I hope so. Yeah, I did good for the first time in my life. I did good.
Proud of you. So proud.
Yeah? Good.
Wasn't just a weekend thing, was it?
It was never just a weekend thing.
Kaufman's undercover work for the FBI produced convictions against 23 corporations and 25 individuals for monopoly and bid rigging. Several were sent to jail. Many of them are now back or trying to get back into the toxic waste hauling business. Harold Kaufman continues to appear as a government witness at hearings into the spread of organized crime into toxic waste disposal across the United States.
All right, that was A Deadly Business, and I've got to say, this one hit me in that very specific whistleblower thriller kind of way. It may not have had the polish of bigger blockbusters like A Civil Action or Dark Waters, but what it lacked in visuals, it certainly made up for in talent. Alan Arkin carried this thing on pure restraint. He played Harold Kaufman with this stoic, quiet resolve. No big courtroom speeches, no melodramatic breakdowns. Just an ordinary guy slowly realizing he was standing knee-deep in something completely rotten. That subtlety elevated material that, on paper, could have been very standard. Armand Assante, on the other hand, brought that smooth, mobbed-up charm. He wasn't chewing scenery, he was calculating, smiling while the poison leaked into the river. And that contrast between the calm surface and the moral decay underneath, that's where the movie worked best. Where it stumbled was in the supporting characters. The script didn't give the mob figures much dimension. A lot of them were drawn with broad strokes, which flattened what should have been a much more layered story about systemic corruption. The movie followed a pretty linear informant versus bad guys path that wasn't bad, just underwhelming. Still, that final caption, 23 corporations, 25 individuals convicted, that's the gut punch. What unsettled me most wasn't what happened, it's how familiar it all still feels. How many times do we have to see a few heads roll only for corruption to keep repeating itself? I just wish the film had pushed harder, visually, dramatically, and structurally. The bones of a great film were there, but it stayed in its TV comfort zone. That's why I've settled on 3.5 stars. Strong performances, important story, limited execution. Do you agree with my verdict, or would you have rated it differently? Let me know down below, and if you're enjoying the channel, hit like, subscribe, and hype the video to help it grow. This is Holy Critic, signing out.